yeah, I finally got that Warriors monkey off our back, at least for a little bit. All right, like man, shout out to the Houston Rockets. I know normally I say, damn, it feels good to be a Texan, but guess what? Damn, it feels good to be a Houston Rocket right about now. Feels goddamn good to be a Houston Rocket. I mean, it always feels good to be a Houston Rocket, but it feels even better whenever you can beat the Warriors and you can eliminate them out the NBA freaking Cup tournament. All right, for real. I know this is not the NBA playoffs, but you know we're in December. The playoffs not in December unless it's during the COVID season. And the Warriors didn't make it in the playoffs during the COVID season. The Rockets did though, but feels good to get a win against them. They beat us 15 times in a row, and I swear it feels like since Steph Curry been a Houston Rocket, it's like we just keep losing to those guys. Interesting games, very entertaining games, very competitive games, but just tired of being on the freaking losing end of it. But this is a good win for the Rockets, good win for this young squad. This is the closest thing that a lot of the players for the Rockets, the young players on this team, the closest game that they had to as far as playoff atmosphere, playoff game. All right, I do believe that they're gonna make the playoffs this year, but hey, it's the NBA Cup. Why not win it? Why not win it? Go out there and compete, and they went out there and they competed. What's very frustrating about these type of games, whenever they start late, whenever the Rockets lose games, when they start like after 8 o'clock, and the game's not over till like 10 or almost 11, I am so deflated the next day. It's hard for me to sleep. I'm just like not feeling well. I'm able to go and do what I need to do in life, but it's just a sucky feeling. But whenever they win, oh man, it's the opposite. It's the opposite. I know I shouldn't be tying my emotions to the team, and it's not solely tied to the team. So, but it feels real good when they win. All right, but yeah, Warriors. When the announcer, when he said that Steph has been relatively quiet, I told my son, I said, "Hey son, he shouldn't have said that." And then Steph proceeded to score like 5, 6 points in a row. Then Buddy Hield started going off. I'm like, here we go. Here we go. Then, Draymond getting away with flagrant fouls. And that's when you know, hey, the Warriors are about to win. But the Rockets still came out with the W. Jabari Smith Jr. with probably the second most important block in Rockets history outside of which is behind Hakeem Olajuwon's block of John Stark's 3-pointer against the Knicks. I'm kidding. That's not the second greatest Rockets block in history, but that was a very important block. As far as Rockets playing in NBA Cup tournaments, that's the most important Houston Rocket block ever in the Houston Rockets NBA Cup history. You know what? That's the most important block in the NBA Cup history ever. Find me a more important block than Jabari Smith Jr.'s block right there. But I'm glad they got the win, man. Go. Now they're gonna face the OKC Thunder, which is a young team. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a monster, man. That dude's a monster. And you got the Atlanta Hawks. They're gonna be facing against the Milwaukee Bucks. Milwaukee Bucks coming on strong right now. All right, but man, happy for the Rockets, man. Happy for the Rockets. Man, Dylan Brooks. Dylan Brooks was bringing it. He was bringing it, man. Bringing it. You could tell, he that's why we brought him here. Well, it's not the main reason. We want to get an NBA championship too. I need to see with the NBA Cup. I think each player gets like 50,000. Is that what it is, or is it 500,000? Something like that. And did you get a guaranteed playoff spot, or I don't know. I gotta go look at that. But hey, whenever you win a game where both teams are competing to win, that's a damn good feeling. It's a damn good feeling. And people who say, "Oh, the NBA Cup don't mean nothing," okay, well, hey, people who say that stuff, man, they saying it because they know they're not about to win it, or they lost their chance to win it. It's the equivalent of people who saying, "Oh, I don't know why you need a big house. Why you need a big house and all that." Well, people who say that a lot of times because they're not able to afford a big house. You know, because if you're content with not getting a big house, you wouldn't be going around saying, "Oh, well, you need a big house," blah blah blah. But anyways, I'm going off the subject, but I'm glad they got that W. I'm sleepy right now. Not gonna talk much, but you know the deal. Rockets in six. Well, in this case, in order to win the NBA Cup championship, Rockets in one. All right, but Rockets in six, that mentality still applies. Gotta win game one. But yeah, shout out to the Rockets, man. Head coach Ime Udoka, they doing things. Cause I'm not gonna lie, there was a point in time, a lot of points, pivotal points in this game, and I'm like, yeah, they need to go ahead and pull the trigger on that Jimmy Butler trade. Yeah, they don't make these certain mistakes with Jimmy Butler there. And I think Fred VanVleet, as a Houston Rocket, had played his best game as a Rocket against the Warriors. So I'm happy about that. But anyways, go shut it down. Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm about to go to bed. Hey, you like sports, you like movies, that means you like me. All right. So hit that like and subscribe button. And if you're a Rockets fan, for sure, you definitely should be subscribing to the channel. If you're an NBA fan, you should be subscribing to the channel. All right. Thank y'all for tuning in. Share your thoughts and comments, what you thought about the Rockets versus Warriors NBA Cup game, or if you want to talk about the Knicks and the Hawks game, or the upcoming matchup between the Thunder and the Rockets. The Thunder Rockets, we're going to talk about that one on the next episode tomorrow. All right. Thank y'all for tuning in. Student of the Game Podcast. Peace out.